big announcement. It's not about work.
No.
Gee, I wonder what it could be.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, look at them.
Come on, they want it to be a surprise.
I proposed. Brooke and I are getting married, and we wanted the family to be the first to know.
Fill up my schedule, Adele. If I'm here, I want to be in a meeting. If I'm not in a meeting, I want to be home with my son.
Got it.
Hey, don't want to interrupt.
Oh, no, we're done.
Yeah?
Thank you, Adele. No problem.
So, marketing told me about the advertiser survey. That's a good idea.
Well, we can't fulfill their needs if we don't know what they are.
Big thing with you, apparently. Thinking about other people's needs.
She wants me, Wyatt.
Who, Mom?
She's coming on to me.
What?
She kissed me. Said she wanted to see if it still felt like she remembered.
It's not the craziest thing she's ever done.
She's not exactly melon with age.
Not like you, right, Dad? I mean, do you really want to get into a debate about which one of my parents is crazier?
It's not gonna happen, Wyatt. One needs to know that.
You didn't make that clear with her?
Well, I think I made it clear, but you never know with her, do you?
Join the club. Look, you shouldn't worry about her. I think Mom's more interested in my relationship with Hope than she is with starting a new one with you.
So I hear that's going well.
Yeah. Back on track.
It's serious.
Depends on what you mean by that.
Rich and I had a friendship. That's it.
Oh, yeah? Is that what it was? Just a friendship? No big deal, just a friendship? How come you're talking about it in the past tense then?
Because Rich is going back to Brooke, and I don't think we should discuss this anymore.
You know I'm not doing this to upset you, right?
Can't you just leave it alone?
No, I can't. I really can't. I went back to my office. I was sitting there looking at the little placard thing you gave me. I was thinking about what a thoughtful person you are, how you're always putting other people's needs first. You're always thinking about what they need, our advertisers, our employees, your sister. Brooke has no idea what you've given her.
Oh, congratulations, Brooke.
You too, Rich. This is great. Come here. Good for you.
Have you told RJ yet?
No, we gotta wait until after the ceremony. He's gotta focus on the studies.
Besides, we're not going to do anything formal.
No, you need a licensed witness and make it official.
No courthouse wedding now. Come on. You can keep it small, but we'll have it at the house.
Oh, that'd be so romantic getting married right where you first laid eyes on each other.
Looks like I picked the right son to live with.
What, you're suddenly into wheatgrass and tofu?
I just think it's gonna get a little crowded here pretty quickly.
I don't know what Mom has told you, but Hope is not moving in.
Yeah, yet. Pace you're moving could happen any time. So I understand you worked through your problem. Quinn said it was work-related.
Wow. Mom really was chatty, wasn't she? Look, I made a bad call. Hope's given me a chance to make up for it. She forgave me.
Good.
Well, that's it?
Listen, I used to give Liam a hard time about Hope. I couldn't figure out why he would feel like he had to constantly prove himself to her. I couldn't imagine why any guy would want to put himself through that. But now I do.
A proposal was the last thing I expected. I was on my way to a press briefing.
So what are you saying? I should have waited? Something less spur of the moment?
No, your timing was perfect.
Your answer was perfect. Yes, from the right person is as beautiful as poetry. And our wedding is going to be simple. We don't want pomp and circumstance. We've done that already.
Yeah, we can't top ourselves, so why even try?
Oh, come on. What kind of attitude is that?
I think you should try and make this the biggest and best wedding you've ever had.
I'd like to focus on making this the best marriage we've ever had.
All right, well, there's no better place to start that marriage than in my living room under the watchful eye of your mother.
Stephanie will keep you in line.
She would be so happy for both of you.
Still, you just might want to keep out the speak now or forever hold your peace part.
Yeah, that picture might come crashing down and hurt someone.
That picture is not going to come crashing down. This is one decision that nobody is going to be able to debate.
Hey, if we're doing it at the house, why not have Carter officiate? Do you think we could?
Well, Carter did a great job for Caroline and me. And we know that he can work on last-minute notice.
Oh, well, let's not move too fast. I haven't even told Katie yet.
Oh, yeah, why isn't she here anyways? She's stuck at the office?
I just want to be able to tell her on my own.
Don't you have just as much right to be happy as Brooke does?
I am not going to say one more word on this subject.
Katie, you're a good person, okay? You don't want to do to Brooke what she did to you.
I won't.
But telling Ridge to marry her, why? If it's not even coming from him, why?
He came back for Brooke. He loves her. He always has.
Okay, but he has feelings for you too, which I saw with my own eyes.
Not every feeling should be pursued.
Katie, you and Ridge haven't even had a chance.
Liam, I appreciate the support and the advice, but this really isn't helping.
You know, sitting around reading love poetry all day is never gonna be as sweet as the real thing. And if you have a chance, if you have one, you owe it to yourself to take it.
You're assuming an awful lot.
I'm not assuming, I'm just saying what I've learned from experience. And if someone makes you happy, be with them. Don't wait for the circumstances to be perfect. Don't wait for it to look good to other people. Just be happy. Because I'm telling you, nothing feels worse than knowing you had a chance and letting it slip away.
So, Mom and Ridge are getting married again.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Rich said he wanted to be with Mom as soon as he got back to town. How long has it taken him to propose?
Well, now he has.
She's not wearing a ring.
But it's not real until Ridge puts a ring on her finger the size of the rock that you gave Caroline. They had some issues to deal with.
Yeah, he had issues with Mom. But I want to be supportive. I am glad that she's happy. That's a big red flag for me.
You don't want to see her get hurt again. Neither do I, trust me. But this time it's different. I talked to her about it.
I'd like to believe that.
Well, it seems that way, doesn't it? And you saw Mom. When was the last time that she smiled like that?
She's excited about the wedding, about being back together with Ridge. Has she given any thought to what that means? Putting her faith in a man that has let her down so many times.
Yeah, but it's not the same. She's not competing with anyone anymore. There's nobody else in Ridge's life, and there's no one else in hers. They finally have a chance to be really happy together. All of the ugliness with Bill and all the guilt that Mom felt about Katie is gone. This is a brand new chapter for them.
I'm not worried about that little dressmaker.
Ridge did come back to LA for Brooke.
Big talk, no action. He balked, Wyatt.
He found out she'd been seeing you.
He did what he always does. He hesitated. Sees what he wants right in front of him, but he can't pull the trigger. He's got to think about it.
What's wrong with that?
He dumped her. Cut off all contact for basically a year. He's got no right to say anything about how she spent her time or who she spent it with.
Is that how Brooke feels?
She should. I mean, the guy has been jerking her around like this for the duration of their relationship. He can't make a decision. He certainly can't make a real commitment.
So the door's still open for you.
Yeah. If I can get Brooke to stop worrying about Katie.
Big if.
Well, the good news for me is Valentine's Day is coming up. And there's no way that Forrester can compete with what your daddy's got planned.
Hey, Ridge.
Hey, looking for Hope? She just left with Rick.
No, I needed a minute with you, actually.
Coming in, close the door.
Yeah. I was, you probably know why I'm here. I was just with Katie. Incredible woman.
She is.
Yeah, a lot stronger than most people realize.
She knows what she wants.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And I respect that. I also respect her choices. You know, raising Will on her own and running Spencer Publications and challenging my dad, you know, and that happened before the divorce. I mean, even when he was trying to meddle with Hope and me, she always had our back. Anyway, the point is, I'm just saying that you don't have to worry about what I saw at the house. And Katie's, you know, she says I should forget it, that it doesn't matter that you belong to Brooke, but I don't think she means it, Rich.
Katie doesn't play games. My future's with Brooke. And we had a pretty good start already.
Why? What happened?
I proposed to her. We're getting married.
Hi. This is a surprise.
I have an even bigger surprise for you. One that could make a big difference in both of our lives.
Well, by the way you're smiling, that can only mean one thing.
You know I regret the choices that I've made, hurting you, causing this rift between us. And I want to fix it more than anything. Put this pain behind us. And I think today is the day to do that. I'm moving on, and I want to do the same with you.
You're moving on.
With Rich.
So he wants to work things out, huh?
Better than that. Ridge asked me to marry you.
So you're gonna win Brooke back.
Oh, yeah. Just a few more details to sort out.
Valentine's Day?
It's going to be the best one she ever had.
Ridge?
Well, he's going to have to make some other plans.
You and Brooke are engaged. Wow. Wow.
Everyone's very supportive.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I guess I should. You know what? I witnessed a moment between you and Katie, and it was so obvious to me that there is something magic.
Liam.
Yeah.
I'm marrying Brooke. I'm focused on my wedding.
When is that happening?
When? As soon as possible.
Well, why the rush, right? I mean, you're sure about this?
I wouldn't have proposed if I wasn't sure about it.
Okay, but you didn't propose until today, right? And you've been spending a lot of time with Katie and Will, and why wouldn't you? I mean, they're great to be around. Everything she's been through, you'd think Katie would be bitter, but she's not. She stayed so positive for her family, and I really admire her, Ridge.
So do I.
For the record, she feels the same way about you. You know, it's not often you meet somebody who opens you up, makes you see new things like poetry.
I'm committed to my family, Brooke and RJ. So I thank you for your concern and for your congratulations. But I think it's best that you take Katie's advice and let this go.
I told you I would never be a problem for you again, and I won't.
Ridge proposed.
I knew he would. It was only a matter of time.
And you couldn't wait to tell me.
Ridge and I are starting over, and I want to be able to do the same with you. So maybe now you know that everything I've said is true. I know you probably don't want to go back to Bill, but this should prove to you neither do I.
But that's not why you said yes. You did say yes.
Not as fast as Ridge would have liked. I understand now why you couldn't let your guard down with me. It wasn't out of being cautious or being stubborn. It was deeper than that. When Ridge asked me to marry him, I wanted to say yes right away. And he's the man I've always wanted to marry. He's the man that I love. But I just couldn't. This man that I love so much also hurt me more than anybody else ever has. I needed more than reassurance. I needed him to tell me, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that he was never going to do that to me again. And I understand now that that's what you need from me. I'm here to give that to you. Rich and I are going to be married very soon. So any concerns that you've had about me and Bill, you can put that to rest. And maybe you might want to patch things up with Bill. Maybe you won't. But either way, you will know that I will never come between you and a man ever again. Whatever else we are, at home with our families or at work, we are sisters first.
Yes, we are. And I'm happy